Good morning, everybody. I'm looking for one. I am exhausted from the baby shower yesterday. My whole body hurts. Boy, my age showed out on me last night. My age. I want to talk about, real quick this morning, truth telling. I know I look horrible. I've been asleep, but I look like I haven't been asleep. I told y'all this baby shower took a toll on me. Boy, this weekend has been exhausting. But I had a good time. My baby girl had a lot of gifts, a lot of family, a lot of love, and we're happy how it turned out. Even though it started off a little bit unorganized, but we got it together. I don't do parties. They made me the coordinator. I'm not good at coordinating, so whatever. I want to talk about truth telling this morning. Good morning, everybody. Excuse how I look this morning, Miss Lorraine. I'm up early because I had to move the car. I came home last night, was nowhere to park, and I'm in a no parking zone. So I'm out here moving the car. And I'm so tired, Miss Lorraine. My body hurt. I feel 54 this morning. Those kids wore me out. You hear me? But anyway, someone wanted me to speak on this, and I forgot to yesterday because I was so busy. Y'all know about the BBLs, you know what I'm saying? Everybody talking about these BBLs, talking about how some of them don't look good and some of them smell horrible. And the only reason I'm addressing this again because Nicki Minaj had a lot to say about it. Nicki Minaj, as you know, she had a BBL and she been really sick behind her BBL. She some kind of body fluids or something going on with her body, and she's always sick. And Mick Mills, I used to date her, was saying how uncomfortable BBLs are, and he didn't like having sex with Nicki. And then Cardi B been really sick with her BBL. But I wanted to clear something up real quick. I don't know what kind of BBL Nicki did for her body. I don't know. Nicki probably paid a lot of money for hers. But Cardi B and K Michelle, the R&B singer, they didn't do theirs correctly. They tell everybody, make sure when you have BBLs, they're certified. So they went to a hotel and had their BBL done. They didn't do it right. So the person that did their BBL, I think she went to prison because she put something in their bodies that she shouldn't put in their body. And it wasn't body transfer. It was like, I think, like Fix-A-Flat and all that kind of stuff. And they both really sick. I'm sorry, y'all. I am so tired. You hear it in my voice. So K Michelle, the R&B singer, You Can't Raise a Man, she has to travel with her nurse when she performs, y'all. She have to travel with her nurse, and sometimes she got to leave the stage and get some kind of transfusion because her body's so messed up, and she got to do that for the rest of her life. She have lost a lot of weight. She took the whatever they put in her, she took it out, but it's in her bloodstream. Now, I just didn't understand this. Why would you want to bust that bad that you go to a hotel and allow somebody to inject something in you? You don't even know what it is. You don't even know if they're a doctor. And she wasn't. This lady, I heard she ended up dying in prison. This lady, the butt doctor, she killed a lot of women. A lot of women died behind her procedure. Yeah, they said it was some Fix-A-Flat and some other stuff that they were putting in their bodies from AutoZone. Ain't that crazy? Miss Lorraine, they wanted bodies that bad, but they were putting stuff from AutoZone into women's bodies. And these women never questioned this lady. Like, what are you putting in me? What is it? What it consists of? Are you certified? They just wanted a big booty. Cardi B, Cardi she wasn't even at the point where she was like broke, because she was dealing with, I think, this before she met her husband. She was a stripper. And strippers make decent money. She went to a hotel, and now her ankles get really big at times. She get really sick at times. She can't walk. She almost lost both her babies behind this procedure. So she tells everybody don't do it. But see, only thing I don't like about her saying that is because she did it wrong. Now, I ain't telling people to go do no BBLs. Don't get me wrong. I ain't saying go get it, but no, I'm not telling you that. I'm saying give the correct information when you give it. Don't tell people, oh, don't get BBLs because they do this and this and this. No. Tell them that you went to a hotel and got your BBL. And it turned out that way. Don't scar these doctors' name like that, because there's a lot of good doctors out here that have done really good jobs. I've seen the outcome of a lot of women who has it done, and they look beautiful. Everybody don't look bad getting this done, so I'm not going to be one of them ones. BBLs is horrible. No, a lot of women has done those surgeries, and they look totally different, and their bodies turned out beautiful. So I have to give credit where credit is due. I'm not saying that's what you should do, but if you do it, go to a certified doctor and make sure everything is correct. Go to your doctor first, make sure you physically able to get the surgery, and then make sure this doctor is certified, and then check his background. Have he lost any patients? What kind of medication he gives you afterwards? You got to find out all that. Y'all ask more questions about what kind of texture of hair weave you buying more than you do about your health. How many of y'all for real? Tell me if you're guilty of this. How many of y'all go to the doctor and never ask your doctor no questions? You just trust this doctor. I got this shot for you. You need this for high blood pressure. You need this for diabetes. You never go get a second opinion. You just trust your doctor. You know what I'm saying? I just trust him. It's like, why? You know, you just don't trust somebody to inject, for real, like the COVID shot. Like I said, whoever joined me, please forgive how I look this morning. I am tired from the baby shower. I look horrible, but I wanted to give this message real quick this morning. And please, if y'all don't mind, push them thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and put all notifications so you can be notified when I go live. But let's talk about the COVID shot. I'm going to go back to the BBLs. How many of you took the COVID shot? Probably half of you took it. Now ask yourself, I want to ask you why you take it. Anybody know why they took the COVID shot? I can tell you why. You took the COVID shot because the news and your doctor told you it would save your life, correct? You got to take the COVID shot. It's going to save your life. A lot of people going to die. A lot of people have died. So you couldn't wait, got in line to take the COVID shot. I took the test with the nose swab and all that, and I didn't have the COVID, but my kids had it 3 times, and I have some tea that will heal you in a day or two, and that's what happened. The COVID was gone. But nobody in my family took the shot. Leon didn't take the shot, but he said his family did. Let me tell you why I didn't take the shot. First of all, I grew up with older parents. My parents is from the South. My parents grew up in segregation. My parents was only about 2 generations from slavery. So my grandparents, my great-grandparents, they knew how to survive through the worst times of life. So it passed down throughout generations on healing herbs and how to make your own cough syrup. They didn't trust and excuse what I say, because it's not racist, but I'm telling you about my family. They didn't trust Caucasian people. You know why? Because they were done so bad. You know, they knew about slavery. They knew about segregation. So as they got older and things started changing, they were stuck in their ways like, no, that's our oppressor. So I thought about my upbringing. When the COVID shot came, what would my father do? Because my father was the head of my family. He told us how to move, okay? What would my father do? My father was a World War II vet. My dad had only been to the doctor after World War II probably 4 times in his life, because he ate healthy, he walked for miles every day, he kept his mind free of drama and troubles, he worked for his family, he never got sick. And he said, I would never go to a hospital and allow my oppressors to take care of me. He just wouldn't do it. But when he broke his neck, he didn't have a choice. He hated it, but he didn't have a choice. And guess what the doctor said? My dad was 82 when he broke his neck. And he was paralyzed from the neck down for 45 days before he died. Guess what the doctor said? They said, this is the most healthiest old man I ever met. The only thing wrong with this old man is a broken neck. His blood pressure, everything was on point at 82 years old. If he wouldn't have failed, he would have probably still been around here. But what my father would have told me not to do is take that shot. You know why? First of all, it's just like what Cardi B and what K. Michelle did. I didn't know what was in that shot. Why would I put something in my body that you can't tell me what's in that shot? And people, they weren't picking up on that. They was like, no, it's saving your life. How you know it's going to save your life when you don't even know what it is? That's what I'm saying. You don't even, you ask a doctor what it is. They was like, well, they don't know. You know how many doctors I asked what was in that shot and they couldn't tell me? And everybody running and putting that substance in their body. When y'all fail to realize, and people don't do their research, people fail to realize that, what's his name? What's that white rich guy name that's over Microsoft? Bill Gates. Bill Gates was one of the founders of the COVID shot. Good morning, everybody. Bill Gates was one of the founders of the COVID shots. And that was another thing that was eye-opener for me. I said, hold up, wait a minute, Jesus. Bill Gates is over Microsoft. He do computer systems. How he a founder of the COVID shot? He ain't no doctor. But guess what Bill Gates said one time, and people didn't know he said this. He said we need to regulate the population. We overpopulated. And you know who they're talking about? Brown people. They reproducing more than others. Which he can't stop God. That's in the Bible, where God said the head would be the tail would be the head. And things would start to turn. So people trying to change what God wrote, what God said and what he wrote. It's done. You cannot change it. So they panicking. Oh, we can't have brown people taking over. They reproducing and we ain't reproducing fast enough. And this is facts. Look it up. Black people, brown people, Spanish, Indians, we're reproducing more. Every time you turn around, you see a young black girl pregnant, right? You don't see very many white girls. And at first, that was a good thing. But now, they see the population getting bigger. And they cannot have that. So they want to regulate the community. So that's a reason why I didn't take that COVID shot. Because I'm like, listen. I used to argue with people like this, about this. I said, listen, make this make sense. If you can make this make sense, I believe you. I have one question to ask anybody that took the COVID shot. One. When have ever in history, have your oppressors ever cared about you enough to make sure you're the first one to survive in anything? They told us they wanted us to take the shot first because we were high risk with high blood pressure, diabetes, heart attacks. So we more at risk. So they want the black people to take the shot first because our health problems. But they fail to realize, or they fail to tell that we have health problems because of the food they selling. And because the liquor stores is on every corner. You got to watch this movie. I got to find the name of this movie. Dr. Umar. I want every brown person to watch it. Blew my mind. They came into the towns and made sure the Indians would end up drinking moonshine to become alcoholics. Why y'all think Indians drink so much? This is history. They gave them moonshine, so they got addicted to alcohol, and they started dying off with blood pressure and diabetes and all that from the alcohol. Then they made sure that they were reproducing with the Indian women, killing off the men, so their seed would be part of Indian blood. So they started taking over the land. That's why you see a lot of white people that's Indians, because their mothers were Indians. They reproduced with Indian women. So they took over the land. Next thing you know, they owned everything. They pushed the Indians out their tribes because now the mother's gone. They done killed them off with diabetes. The men were murdered. The kids took over the land because it's part of their mom. They're part of the seed, but they're part of their father. So now their fathers, which were Caucasian people, they start owning the land of the Indians through their children. This history. And it all started with them coming over here. If they didn't take it, they conned them out of it. They took their health. So when y'all saying y'all turning up and y'all having a good time, y'all really need to think about, why was alcohol made? Alcohol was made to kill you. Alcohol. That's poison that you drinking and thinking you turning up having fun. They made that alcohol to kill. Why do you think so many people die from cirrhosis of the liver? How can something that you putting in your body give you cirrhosis? And people still drink it. Why do you think is no liquor store in the white neighborhoods? They might have a wine shop, but straight alcohol is not in the white neighborhoods. It's on every street corner in the black neighborhood, and a black church is right down the street from it. You know why the black church down the street from the alcohol, from the liquor store? Because that's something else they embedded into our people. Do what I say, not as I do. So all the slaves had was God. But they were teaching the slaves wrong because they had overseers to make sure they didn't preach all the word of God. They was teaching obey. So the slaves felt like, I got to obey master because God said it. They just kept on, obey the rules of the land. I got to obey the rules of the land because God said it. But see, they took the land and turned the rules. Do y'all know a lot of these laws and rules are not legal? Do y'all know we are stolen people? We are kidnapped through our ancestors on this earth. We were stolen from our homeland. So, to be honest, we don't have to follow these laws because we're not of this land. But we don't know all that. I can't get too deep into that. But if you learn the Moorish laws, the Moorish religion, you will find out the truth. They don't want us to know the truth. They ain't going to tell us the truth. This is why they said if you want a black person, if you don't want a black person to know something, put it in a book. That is real. That is real. Don't nobody study their history. Don't nobody study nothing. Half of you don't read nothing. You can't even say the last time you read since high school. And they constantly study and study and study. How can we make a disease? How can we do what do you call it? Pandemic to kill off these people. What can we do? And y'all still sat there and took the shot first. That's why I said, how you take a shot when all they ever wanted to do was delete us? All they ever wanted to do was to delete us. So I asked my doctor this, and he just looked at me, white man. I said, tell me, you keep trying to convince me to take this shot. I said, tell me why you want me to live so bad. Oh, you're my patient. I said, but through history, they always wanted to delete us. So why are we the first ones to have to take the shot? And then, make this make sense, y'all. Didn't they say they wanted us to take the shot first because we have the weakest immune system? Y'all have diabetes, y'all have blood pressure. And a lot of us do. I don't, thank God. But a lot of black people do. But like I said, it came through their food that they given us. And this is what I want to ask you all to make you think again. Why do you think a lot of black women are missing in the United States? Thousands, hundreds of thousands missing. Why do you think they say they've been stealing black people organs? It's been all over the news. All you gotta do is look on YouTube. It's all over the place. They've been stealing organs. People saying they found their family members and their kidneys was gone, their heart was gone, their organs. You know why? We have the strongest, most healthiest organs inside, immune system. You know why? Because God made us that way, because we had to endure slavery. How many slaves went to the emergency room? None. Even when they was getting the flesh ripped off their bones, they had to find some kind of sap from a tree to heal each other. They never went to the hospital. And they endured the worst times ever, from winter to fall to summer to spring. They had to endure all of that with barely any clothes on. They had to eat the slop of the pig because they didn't have food. So the slave owners would throw the slop of the pig in the yard, which was guts from the pig. Now knowing Big Mama was smart enough to make that a meal. That was number God. If y'all remember Harriet Tubman, when she freed 200 slaves and didn't lose not one, and all she had was the sun and the moon to guide her. She didn't have time. She didn't have no watch on. They went through swamps and didn't get touched. They thought they would go sink because they didn't know how deep it was. She said she prayed and they walked across and didn't die. They made it through. Alligators and everything was in there, and God protected them going through that swamp. Snakes, everything in that water. She didn't lose not one slave. So I can't, when people tell me I don't believe in God, come on, man. But I say all this to say, if you want our organs, you still in our organs, how the heck we the weakest link when it comes to the COVID? We got the strongest system. So why is you putting this false narrative out here saying black people need to take it first because they have the weakest immune system? That's a lie, the biggest lie ever told. We can endure anything because we built like that. Slavery proved that. We can endure anything. The COVID was nothing but the flu, okay? I know y'all want to say, a lot of my family died from it. Yes, a lot of people do have weak immune systems. A lot of people do. A lot of people do have diabetes and high blood pressure behind the food that they sell to us and the alcohol. That's why a lot of people died, because their bodies were already weak behind the food and alcohol they drinking. Not exercising, not drinking water. So that's why a lot of people did die. So I'm not saying, see, slaves they weren't out there doing all that. So they could endure anything. Nowadays, we so spoiled that we have everything. We have free will like everybody else. And sometimes you don't even love yourself enough to say, I can't be putting this poison in my body. What's in this alcohol? Do anybody ever read on the back of an alcohol bottle, what's in this? No, you just buy it and drink it. I want to get drunk. Why would you put anything in your body that will alter your thinking? That's why I don't drink. Why do you put anything in your body that's going to alter your thinking? That means it's poison. Why would you put anything in your body that would make you regurgitate? Your body is rejecting that poison. And you'll go back and do it again. Then the devil is trickery. You drink it so many times, now you're addicted to it. You don't even taste it. It tastes like water now. I done heard people say, I could turn up the alcohol. I don't even taste it no more. My taste bugs gone. The alcohol done burnt the taste bugs off their tongue. Now, guess what? It's not coming back up. It's staying in their body. And when it's staying in their body, it's messing with their organs. Now it's destroying their inside. I done had at least, that I know of, 6 family members who died from cirrhosis of the liver. 6 of them, older. I used to watch my uncle, who was so gone on alcohol, y'all. This is God truth. My auntie was taking care of him, which is his sister. These my daddy's siblings. It was so bad with my uncle. We would take all the alcohol from him. We'd tell people, don't go get him no alcohol. You know what he would do? He would drink cough syrup, and he would drink rubbing alcohol to get drunk. That's how addicting alcohol is. That he just wanted the taste of something like alcohol, and he ended up dying. He would drink rubbing alcohol. Why would you put something in your body that make you think, I gotta have it, and then you shaking? This is what alcohol do to you. You shaking. And people still, I want alcohol. You turning up. I watch these kids, y'all, in their 20s. We turning up this weekend. They don't know in the next 20 years, they're going to be doing this. Messed up. Cirrhosis of the liver, dying. They ran such and such died. He was only 40 because of the alcohol. That was the plan. But I'm saying, people, I can't believe how many people was believing in that COVID shot. I had 2 cousins die from the COVID, as they claim. And you know what else they gonna say? It wasn't the COVID shot that killed your family members. Your family died from a heart attack. How many people say their family died from a heart attack? It wasn't the COVID. My family died from a heart attack. Really? That's how they disguise it. It's a heart attack. You know why? Because that shot go right to your heart. Answer this. I'm going to go back to the BBLs. But answer this. When you go to the hospital, don't you feel when you're sick, you're supposed to feel safe that they there to heal you, right? The doctors there, they got the machines, they got all the medication. I'm sick, I gotta go to the hospital. You go to the hospital, right, for help. Why did more people during the COVID die in the hospital than they did at home? Explain that. More people died in the hospital than they did healing themselves at home. Every single person I know went to that hospital, didn't come out. Even my daughter, young friend, she was a young girl. When they was going to put her under, her last words was, "What if I don't wake up?" She didn't wake up. That was in April. She died in June on my birthday. About 2 minutes after my birthday. She was only 26, I think. Healthy young woman. They put her under and she didn't wake back up. Once that ventilator get on you, and I start telling my kids, I said, I'm starting to believe when they talking about them ventilators, that they cutting off the oxygen. Why do you think your family couldn't go in the hospital with you? How many of you know family members was in that hospital with nobody there? They were not, and they blame it. Oh no, it's COVID. Can't nobody come in. Wasn't nobody there with their family. You don't know what they was in there doing to people. Not even their mom, their spouse, nobody could come in because they said it was high risk. And then all of a sudden, they family calling home. I'm dying. They want me to call and say bye. People was losing their families and weren't even there when they were dying. And nobody realized, what are they doing in that hospital to these people? And do you know when the doctors was pushing that agenda? Do y'all know when the doctors pushing that agenda, they got paid for every shot they gave somebody? They was paying the doctors in the hospitals to get more patients to take the shot. That's why they was telling you, oh, it's going to save your life. I had a doctor argue with me. And my ex-boyfriend I was dating, he got sick. He wouldn't take it. He said, I'm not taking that mess. Why? Because I don't want to. They sent 3 doctors. 3 doctors in there to ask him why. And he said, I'm really not taking it now. He said, when I had a broken back, when I broke my back and I had to have surgery, I had to argue with y'all to get pain medicine. Y'all done sent 3 doctors in there then. He said, now y'all want me to take a COVID shot. Y'all got 3 doctors so concerned, and my back was broken. Y'all weren't concerned. Now y'all concerned about a cold? Hell no, I ain't taking that shit. No. So he didn't do it. And I mean, I ain't never heard doctors argue with you about taking. How many times do they say, you want to take the flu shot? You say no. They just say, okay. Oh, okay. Do they send 3 doctors in there and ask you why you don't want to take the flu shot? No. And the flu killed just as many people as the COVID. You know, we had other pandemics. People still lived out here. Still made. You're not going nowhere till God take you out of here. I'm just telling people, use common sense. My common sense that I'm not putting no substance in my body that they can't tell me what it is. My oldest daughter, y'all met yesterday on video, Shantia, her sister from her dad. Her name, Dr. I ain't gonna tell her name, but she's a doctor. A doctor. She went overseas to study. She didn't take the shot. She told everybody she knew, don't you take that damn shot. She said, I'm a doctor and I'm not taking it. She said, you know why I'm not taking it? Because they can't tell me what's in it. She said, I study medicine. I've been on board meetings and I'm like, what's in this shot? Before I convince my family and my friends to take it, tell me what's in it. They couldn't even tell her, and she a doctor at the hospital. So her church wrote a letter saying it was against her religion, which you can do that. It's against my religion to take that shot. That's why people say, I had to do it for my job. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Y'all better know y'all rights. If your religion said you don't, like when people wear the things on their head at work, the turbans. When Muslims got to pray at noon, jobs cannot stop you. When it's in your religion, you have the rights to say no. Well, we won't be able to go in a restaurant. Good, eat at home. I can't fly, so drive. They kept making up every excuse why they had to take it. LeBron James' son is a prime example, y'all. That young man is still in college or high school. Did y'all hear what happened to him? He had a massive heart attack. Didn't I just tell y'all COVID was disguised as a heart attack? He just had took the COVID shot. LeBron made his son take the COVID shot because his son wanted to go overseas and play ball for some kind of event. They told him, you cannot go if you don't take the COVID shot. Instead of LeBron saying, well, he won't go then. I got enough money. He ain't got to do nothing. He made him take the shot. His son was at practice and had a massive heart attack and almost died. Now they don't even know if the young man's heart is strong enough to go to the NBA. It's up in the air because his heart's so bad. And it's after he took the damn COVID shot. How do a young kid, healthy as heck, fall off from a heart attack? I know y'all say it happens. LeBron's son was in top-notch shape until that shot. So I ain't hearing that. Jamie Foxx had took the COVID shot. Look how he ended up. It's a lot of people took that shot. They're not here no more. Then I didn't understand this, y'all. I used to go to church during the COVID. They would make us sit 6 feet apart. Everybody in church had on masks. Everybody was scared. They barely touched it. You had to touch the money with gloves on. And I said, okay, I know we got to use common sense. And nobody, is anybody in here sick? Nope, nobody was in there sick. I didn't understand that. And I'm reading the Bible and it's saying, fear nothing but me. God said, fear nothing but him. And everybody in church is scared. Everybody's scared. And I'm like, how are these religious people when they scared of everything going on in the world when God said don't fear nothing but him? Don't worry about tomorrow because tomorrow got enough worry within itself. And everybody was worried about tomorrow. Everybody was scared. And these people sit in church every Sunday. And I'm like, this don't make sense. How they in church and they scared? The Bible just said this. Well, God said use common sense. But he said don't be scared. Y'all scared to even say, hug each other, shake each other's hand. They doing all this. And ain't nobody even sick. Ain't nobody in here sick. I can see somebody was in there with the COVID. These was healthy people. And terrified. Terrified. I never did fear. Because I look at life this way, y'all. I do not live in life. I don't go through life in fear. When God got a time for me to go, I'm going. I'm not going no sooner than what he say. That's just the bottom line. Because we don't control our life. This not even our life. This is God own this. This his. Why worry about tomorrow? That's another thing. When tomorrow got enough worries of itself. He said, my will. He didn't say the COVID shot. He said, my will must be done. I am the great I am. You think these people go dictate life and death? The only way they can dictate life and death is if you go against God's word and you go against his word and take that shot and worry about tomorrow. That's the only way you're getting out of here. No, a lot of people died. Yeah, because their health was bad. They made bad choices. I ain't making excuses. I'm not saying people didn't die from the COVID. A lot of people died from the COVID. I feel bad for the people that died. But most of them had bad health. Already. It wasn't the COVID. The shot just pushed them over the edge. Because we don't know what's in it. To this day, your family members that died, what was in that shot? What was in that shot? Now, it's another pandemic. Guess who behind that pandemic? Bill Gates. Again. We have another massive pandemic coming. They thinking about doing a shutdown. This one's supposed to be worse than the COVID. So y'all gonna tell me they not in some lab doing man-made diseases and pandemics to get people out of here? Where all these pandemics and stuff coming from? Where they coming from? A lab. They trying to control the population because they panicking that brown people and red people are taking over the land. A stolen land. Oh, they gonna get their land back. Oh, they might, oh, no. What we gonna do? You can't do nothing because it's in the Bible that it's gonna happen. You can't do nothing. But keep living and be happy. Get along with everybody. Stop worried about taking stuff from people. Just live and be happy. I mean, any color. I don't care if you polka dot. We need to live on this earth and just be happy with each other and let God be God. You know, if this land was made for you, if that's your money, God gonna make sure you get it. Even with business or whatever, if that's yours, God gonna make sure you get it. You don't have to step on no toes. You don't have to be jealous of nobody. You don't have to be mad, because what's yours is yours, and God will not deliver your mail to the wrong address. And it's awfully funny that people trust Amazon, Temu, Shein, the mail coming from the bill people, your mortgage company. Ain't that sad how people trust those people? You will prepay for something from Amazon. Prepay. Something you never seen before. You look at it and you prepay. Here go my credit card, and you buy it. And you trust the process. You never one time call Amazon and say, you sure you're going to send me my package? You sure it's coming? I'm going to call back tomorrow. Is my dress really coming? Because I don't know. I have doubts. Do you ever do that when you order something? No. But guess what you do to God? You doubt him. You pray and you worry. You don't pay for your dress and worry, but you pray and you worry, and he God. You would pray, I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills. I don't know what I'm going to do. Then you just pray about it. You just paid for it. I prayed. I sent it up to the universe. I sent it up to God. Now I'm for to trust the process. Just like I trust Amazon. I'm for to trust the process of God. And if it don't come, it ain't mine. If I lose my house, it wasn't mine. If I lose that car, it wasn't mine. God don't take nothing from me that's mine. He gives stuff. If God removing stuff, he said you living out your means. Or I gave that to you and you misused it, so I'm taking it back. Or I gave that to you and you didn't manage your money right, so you about to lose your place. You can't blame God for your decisions. People wonder why they do stuff. If you go way back to the beginning, you will find out why you lost everything in your life. You will see it. It's right there. It's right there in plain sight. Why did I lose that? Oh, damn. I didn't go to work that day. My check was short. And I didn't pay the mortgage company all their money 5 times in 1 year. That's why I lost my house. That you ain't going to say that. God took my house. God ain't took nothing. You lost your house from your decisions. Man, my car got repoed because you didn't pay your note. Because you couldn't afford it. I didn't hear people say, if God was God, why would he let me get this car just to take it away? God didn't tell you to go get that car. You wanted that car, so you went and got it. God didn't have nothing to do with that. He's sitting back like, look at poor little Tink Tink. He know he can't afford that. How many girls y'all know when they got a car on their income tax? You get income tax once a year and you went and got a car note. How you going to pay it all year? How you going to pay it every year? Then when they come take it in 8 months, man, I had a car, my credit back. Why would you go get a car note on your income tax? Use your common sense. See, I'm a person of logic. You can't tell me anything. And some people say that's argumentative. No, that's common damn sense. Like the BBLs. I got off subject real quick, but I wanted to show you several examples of putting stuff in your body and not knowing what it is. And making the right decision for you, not what everybody doing. My mama and them taking a shot, so that's why a lot of people took the shot. My family took it. Okay, go on and die with your family then. Who gonna take care of you when your whole body really messed up? When they said booster shots, I told people this. I said, do y'all know with the booster shots, they gonna have a booster shot to follow up another booster? To what they on booster shot number 5? I said they gonna get y'all addicted like they do with the alcohol, to that shot that your body going to crave for the COVID shot. I got to get it. You go shake. You going to be sick because you got to keep putting that poison in you from that shot, or you ain't going to be able to live. And then after about 5 years, they're going to make you pay for the shot. Medicaid, insurance ain't going to pay. They're going to have to pay for it. And that's when people going to start dying because they're not going to be able to afford the shot no more. It's common sense. Doctors done told me this. Don't do it. How many of y'all got to take booster shots? You bet not do it. Even with cancer, y'all, the radiation, chemo. How many of you have had cancer and you go to chemo and you feel worse when you do chemo than before you went up in there? You feel worse. Y'all don't think slaves had cancer? And they lived to be 90, 100 years old with cancer. Everybody didn't, but a lot of them did. They put radiation in your body to cure an illness that they put in your body. I put that cancer in you through the meat you eat. You ate some cancerous pigs, some cancerous cows, some cancerous chicken. We're not feeding them seeds and berries and fruits no more. We feeding these animals to make them bigger so we can make more money. So you don't know what you're eating. Now you got cancer. Now we're going to give you radiation on top of your cancer and you're going to die. Thank you, Asia. That's just the bottom line. And all you have to do is pray, trust the process of God, eat right, exercise, don't worry, meditate, laugh every single day, and enjoy every single moment. And you're going to live the best life ever. You don't have to worry about nothing. People die from stress and worries. Half of you on here watching me right now stressed out about something. When I realized God don't sleep, I said, I'm going to bed at night. What I'm going to be up here crying for, praying, reading the Bible, crying, listening to motivational speaking and writing down stuff. And, oh, my God. No. I do all that. I pray. I listen to some motivational speaking. I might write down a plan, and then I close the book, and I go to sleep. Because now, I done put it out there. I done trusted God. I'm closing the book, and I'm about to trust the process. It's up to God now. Take over. Father, take the wheel. I'm tired of driving. I don't drive right. I keep going down dead ends. I don't want to drive no more. I'm going to get on the passenger side, Father, and you go drive. Because I know you're going to lead me to the right place. I make bad decisions. That's why most of you have several baby fathers with a bunch of kids, because you make bad decisions. It ain't that he's a no good black man. It's that you make bad decisions. But you can't own that. You blame it on him. All the men I ever met were no good. That's why I'm going to be alone. No, you going to be alone because you make bad decisions, sis. You make bad decisions. You meet bad people. What's inside of you that you keep attracting these same kind of men with a different last name? What's inside of you that keep doing that? Something is inside of you that's attracting them kind of people. Either you're in the wrong environment, you go into the wrong clubs, you may drink, smoke, you may raise hell in your family, but go to church every Sunday. So guess what you're going to meet? A no good hell-raising man. Because a lot of you, I don't go around my family, think they better than somebody. Your attitude. I told you, when I met a guy that was in my life and I found out he was on drugs. Never did a drug in my life. I don't even drink, y'all. I might drink. Everybody was laughing at me yesterday because I had sparkling wine at the baby shower. They said, Nina, oh my God. And Nina got sparkling wine here because I didn't even want them to drink. They went and got their own wine. I'm like, I ain't finna put alcohol in y'all. No. Even though the kids want to drink, the older people, nope, y'all want alcohol, go get it yourself. I don't want nothing in my body that's going to alter me, man. So I don't consume none of that stuff. And it's like, you got to live for you. I was about to say something. I'm trying to think. It'll come back to me. you got to remember to take care of you first before you do anything. You got to trust the process of God. That's why I get on here, y'all. Y'all don't see me half the time. Like right now, I don't have on no makeup. I ain't even do my eyebrows, and they have done. And I'm look tired because when God put a word on my heart to share, that's what I do. I just start sharing. That's why it's hard for me to sit down with my son David and let him do my videos, because to me, when he's sitting there and he editing my videos, to me that's so fake. I don't like fakeness. I don't like something to be altered. When it's real, it's real. If my eyelash fall off right now, that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like that editing a lot, because to me, you putting something together. You thought about it, you putting it together, you altering, you making it sound good. No, if you just speak and let God use you, to me, it's what can I say? Authentic. And people consume realness. I watch videos a lot and I'm like, oh, they edit that and they make it fancy and they got the intros. Ain't nothing wrong with that if that's what you do. That ain't my style. Because I want to be real, transparent at all times. Because I want somebody to be real with me. And that's another thing somebody wanted me to talk about with the BBLs, y'all. Let me go back to this and I'm going to leave y'all alone for the morning. Could you please push like if you don't mind? Most people say they want something real in their life. I want a real man. I'm tired of these fake Negroes. I'm tired of these no good men. And these women ain't this and that. But when somebody be honest with you, you can't handle the truth. They all over the internet. If y'all don't believe me, when I get off here, go on YouTube. Saying these BBLs smell. These women are not taking care of their hygiene. They getting these big old behinds. And they not smelling like fish, y'all. They smelling like poop, poop, poop. Poop, poop. They saying they behinds are sweaty. They're not cleaning their butts. You know, their behinds good. You know why? Because they got these long nails. And then they got the big old behinds. So they cleaning like this. And I'm just being real right now. So they smell bad. They look good. This man just did a whole video talking about he was, this is the second video I didn't witness, talking about how bad a woman with a BBL smell, that he couldn't even have sex with her no more. He got up like, I can't take it. So, Nicki Minaj got mad. She went on a rant on YouTube. I'm tired of y'all dogging black women. I'm tired of you black men, this and that and this. Y'all ain't gonna keep putting my sisters down. We have always been the ones to get degraded. She going in, right? But Nicki, didn't black women say they wanted men to be real? Now he's real. He's still wrong? If he said BBL stink, that was his experience, why you mad? I don't understand. A woman can get on here and say a man is no good all day long. He ain't shit. He don't work. They deadbeat fathers. Degrade a man all day long. Talk about his pockets. He broke. That nigga bald headed. His hairline around here. He got a sunroof and a moonroof. Dog him. Laugh. He ain't shit. Talk about man bad. Y'all know I ain't lying. But as soon as a man get on the internet and say one thing about a woman, I'm tired of y'all wearing them lashes. What? Who is you to tell us what to do? No, you didn't. That's all y'all do is dog black women. I don't like y'all wearing hair weaves. Nigga, bye. You don't tell us what to do. We do what we want to do. Who is you to tell me not to get a BBL? Because ain't y'all, when y'all made for us? This is what a lot of men be thinking. When you made for us, then God make you for us. So we know what we like. How we gonna find our wife if you not the original person? How I'm gonna find my wife when I don't even know who you are for real? A man took a woman to court, y'all. A white man was married to a black woman. Give y'all this story. Was married to a black woman. They standing in court. This woman is flawless, beautiful. She a stallion. I'm like, dang, she pretty. You know why he was taking her to court? His wife. They baby, and I ain't trying to be funny, talk about a baby. They baby look like Flavor Flav. When he showed that baby, I said, now who baby is that? Who that baby is? So the judge looking at him and her was like, ma'am, you ain't been with nobody else? He said, no. I believe it's my baby, Yana. Because it was a biracial baby. He said, but let me tell you what happened. He said, I met this woman. She was a model. She was beautiful. I fell in love with her. He said, my baby was born. She didn't look like neither one of us. So I started questioning it. Did a DNA test. It's my baby. Her sister tells him her baby looked just like her. He said, no, she don't. He said, that baby looked identical to my sister. So he said, he looking at his wife and like, my sister-in-law crazy? She showed him the original picture of her sister before surgery. He didn't know she had surgery. That baby looked just like her. You can't change your DNA. You can change your appearance, Michael Jackson, but you can't change your DNA. Michael, you're not having no little white kids, pure white, Michael. If your genes in them babies, and people get mad, Michael Jackson did not have no pure white kids. His genes didn't have nothing to do with them babies. I can guarantee you that. I don't care what color he ended up being when he died. He's still Joe Jackson's son with the big nose and this color on the inside. That's his genes. That's his DNA. So he was being honest. The whole courtroom got mad. Who wouldn't be mad that you married this beautiful black woman and you find out she look like Flavor Flav's little sister on the inside? So this ain't my real wife? How am I gonna find my real wife and she fake? But as soon as a man say it, the women get mad. They get mad. Could you imagine reproducing with somebody that look like Christian Keys? Somebody fine, Keith the oil. Oh, I'm about to have the prettiest kids. And all of a sudden they come out looking like James Brown. You're like, who the hell is this? This ain't my baby. My baby dad fine. Oh, he had surgery years ago. This how he really look. This is why a lot of people don't like women to alter their bodies. That's what y'all don't understand. Yeah, that's why they don't like it. Because they want to know what their children gonna look like. What do I really have? What do you, something underneath that nose? Where is it? You got a big nose that used to be there. What used to be there? Tell me the truth. Give me an option to say no. Is your booty real? Are you in good health? So y'all ask all the wrong questions when you dating. Where you from? What kind of money you make? Where your house is? What you drive? Never one time said, did you take an HIV test? How healthy are you? How your parents? Your parents still around? How did they live and die? How old was your mom when she passed? How old was your dad? Where y'all from? You got any illness in your family? Y'all don't ask nobody none of those questions. You just want to know what somebody making. That's all you want to know, and how big somebody's booty is. But like I said, people want the truth. I want a real man. No, you don't. Because when that man real, you can't handle the truth. Because that man tell you don't smell right. You going to be mad and say he dogging black women and start quoting Dr. King, Malcolm X in 1958. You going to throw that quote out there. Black women are the most disrespected people on earth. No, they ain't. He just told you smell. You smell. He didn't say all women smell. He said you smell. So why you throwing us in it? That's why I get mad when black women get dog. I don't. I know how to leave a dog man. I know how to leave a man alone. So don't be sitting here saying what women go through, because I refuse to go through that mess. Don't throw me on the bus. I got off the bus a long time ago. I refuse to let a black man, a Puerto Rican man, a white man, a polka dot man make a fool out of me and make me look stupid and do me wrong. I refuse that. But I am never, ever, ever in life going to let a man from my past stop me from being happy. I ain't never date nobody no more. Yeah, I am. I love companionship. I love to travel with a companion, and I don't like a lot of girl trips because I like being romantical. I want to be on the ocean laying there with my boo thing. So he's smelling like Keith oil. We're rubbing oil on each other. I can't do that with my friends. Because you know what they do on them girl trips? They go look for Keith oil. Y'all lying. Oh, we going on, girl. Y'all going to look for Keith oil. Y'all seen the movie Girl Trip. They was looking for penis. Y'all better be careful telling y'all girlfriends and wives we going on a girl trip. Yeah, they going on a girl trip, all right. Ain't nobody sitting there for a week with just their friend and all they doing is going to eat, going back to the room, going to eat, going to the club. They looking for Keith oil. I'm telling y'all what I know. I'm a female. So I'm never going to let nobody dictate my happiness from bad experience. My bad experience to me is a learning lesson. That is a roadmap to success to me, because now I know what not to do. That's all I look at how life calamities. That's how I look at calamities. I don't look at calamities that's going to stop me. I ain't dating no more. Nope. Because every dude I met was no good. Nah, I know not to date that kind of dude no more. I see the signs. Oh, no, my brother. And I'm not dating another brother, and I ain't being discriminative. I'm not. This is me. I'm just about to. Brother. I was just about to. I just got, brother. I just did. I just got out of jail. I was just about to go get a job. I just lost my job. I just got out of a broken relationship. I don't want them kind of brothers. I just go leave you alone until you just get your stuff right. See me in 5 years. Tell me what you just go do then, because I ain't got time for it. We both can't be messed up. I need somebody to lead me. God said a man supposed to lead me. I'm coachable. I learned how to be coachable. I got tired of sitting on the bench. You know, like the basketball game, Michael Jordan and the starters, they was the star players. The star players. But let Michael one time miss too many baskets in that quarter. Michael ass would have got on the bench, and they would have called somebody else off the bench to play. That's why women don't understand. Men got a lot of options. That's why men cheat. They got a lot of options. If you're not coachable, your ass going on the bench, and he gonna call somebody else off the bench to play. That's what y'all don't understand. I ain't got to listen to no man. You sure don't, but you finna sit your ass on the bench. You ain't got to do nothing but live and die. But guess what? In the meantime, in between time, if you're not coachable, your ass finna be on the bench. And the people on the bench get paid too. I got my own money. So do the people on the bench. The NBA players sit on the bench, they get paid millions to sit their ass on the bench, and they sitting there like this. Man, I wish I could get in the game. Look at Michael. They sitting on the bench. So a lot of y'all got your own money, house, car, and y'all sitting on the bench like this, seeing people on TV happy. Dang, they on vacation. Talking to your girls. Nah, that bitch thinks she doing something. Her and her husband always bragging. No, you just on the bench. She in the game. She learned how to play and be a team player. She learned to be coachable and shut her ass up and listen to her man. That's what she learned. She didn't look at her man as he controlling me. No, he's leading. There's a difference. Your job control you. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all listen to your job. Your job control your ass. But your man is leading you. And you will break up with him. But your boss will tell you 5 minutes late, you fired. Your boss will tell you tomorrow the uniform go change. You go change your whole uniform. You ain't gonna argue with him. Oh, baby, I gotta go to the mall. I gotta get these damn waterproof shoes because I can't wear these shoes. My boss gonna trip out. But your husband will say, babe, I don't want you to wear that dress to the club. You showing your body. You don't tell me what to do. I'm my own woman. Don't no man tell me what to do. But your boss that you don't even sleep with to help pay your bills tell you what to do and you do it. Oh, he give me money. So do I. I don't just give you money. I give you my sex. I listen to your mouth. I gave you some babies. But you ain't gonna listen to me? You gonna listen to him? See, y'all got life messed up. And y'all wonder why y'all life the way it is. Because somewhere down the line, if you didn't have strong parents, if you didn't have strong big mamas that knew how to be women, you got lost. You start believing that I ain't got to do nothing. I got my own shit. Somebody taught you wrong. That's why I said a lot of parents taught these girls wrong. And they pass it out generation, and it's getting worse. Now you got the girls now, they not just coachable. They think they dudes. The girls are dudes now. 1 minute they a girl, 1 minute they a boy. They taking it to the head. They drink more than the men. They party more than the men. They curse more than the men. They crazy. You look at these women like, who like them? Who dating these women? Because they're not women. They ain't soft and pretty no more and kind. They fight dudes. They out there squaring off, doing World Star, doing meetups, jumping out of the cars with bats, beating each other up. They ain't even females no more. And they wonder why they a bunch of baby mamas. Who wanna be with you? Your ass crazy. Oh, you don't want to be with me no more? You busting his car windows. You run up in his job. You cutting him. You bleaching his clothes. You cutting his shoes up. You got GPSs on his cars. He's somewhere with his friends. You pull up. Oh, you thought I want to go find you? She looking like, what the fuck? My grandmama, they used to do this shit. What's wrong with you? Because they got taught wrong. They taught wrong. Them the ones that's on the bench that's trying to get in the game. They forfeits. Now, them the ones got kicked off the bench. They got fired from the job. So they don't know how to act. Once they get a new job, they go crazy. That's why you got to know people history, know their background. That's why I tell people it's good sometimes to talk to folks' exes. It's really good. Y'all can't get along. I don't know why, but it's sometimes good to just ask them questions like, how was your relationship? What happened? Why y'all ain't together no more? I didn't say listen to them. I said take notes. They might tell you, you didn't know his mama them was crazy. No, I mean crazy. They was in a loony bin. His whole family was nuts. What? Yeah. My brother had one of those, for real. Her whole family had been in the nut house. He didn't know it. Until one day she said she was going to feed him her daddy ashes. He said, this bitch is great. He threw her daddy in the middle of the street. He said, now your daddy is flying free. Feed him to the birds. And left her alone. Some people are not playing, y'all. Some people really crazy from their ancestors. But my moral to this whole video is Morning Talk with Nina. My moral to the story is, don't ask for the truth if you can't handle it. Bottom line. Don't seek a man. There go Leon calling me this morning. I got to call him back. Can y'all still hear me? I've been on here long enough anyway. The moral to the story is, if you like somebody and they be honest with you, I don't know if y'all can still hear me or not. That's just what it is. This your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. I gotta go. He about to go off on me. I'll talk to y'all later. Good night. Goodbye. Damn. Good morning. Talk to y'all later.